ladies and gentlemen.
We welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. Joe's not that shy about bringing it early on, but what can we expect here?
Bringing it early on. That's exactly what you're going to expect, and that's what you're going to get.
A stinging uppercut by Joe Frazier. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
To the belt line he goes with a left hand.
Let it go!
Well timed by Joe Frazier. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Halfway through round number one. Very accurate with the overhand right. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Joe Frazier. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him.
Body shot!
And a big hook lands from Joe Frazier. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Counters with a crushing blow to the head. Frazier's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down too.
How much of what Joe Frazier brings to the table in the ring, Teddy, is not about the skill set, is not about the physical presence, but that fire that burns deep within us?
Look, we are always connected to where we've been. He's been to places that stay with him and allow him to go to new places.
Liston's right hand scores well that time. Frazier's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Head movement! Head movement!
And just grabbing onto his opponent. A thunderous punch able to land to the head.
So he thought he was out of range. He wasn't.
And that's the end of round two. Joe Frazier's in complete control here as he takes a rest after a round in which he really dominated the action. Is there anything, Teddy, that you see that he should be thinking about when he gets off the stool here for the next round?
Yeah, you know, he should follow up on his lead, on his edge, on his advantage. You know, I noticed that he's hurting him in the body. Well, now start to double up that hook. One downstairs, one upstairs.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Oh, what an uppercut. Frazier's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Liston's off mark all night long, and Teddy, he's getting tired just missing punches.
Well, this is a good example. You know, we know what happens when they land, but this is a good example of what happens when they don't land. Sometimes you get a little discouraged.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. He missed with that headshot. Well, that's his signature punch right there. Joe Frazier landing the hook. Did you see that? Huge right hand gets to him. He's floored. This actually may make for a more dangerous Sonny Liston as he rises up after being knocked down. Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joe, he can't use his legs right now, so he wishes. And it's
Frazier's hurt. Can you believe this? This round is absolutely outrageous. Solid. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And that does it for this round.
You're good. Deep breath now. You're leaving yourself open. Throwing your punches wide. Keep tight. Keep tight.
And let's show you Teddy's scorecard for the first 3 rounds. Frazier's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged. But what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Customato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
Body shot, left hand. Crashes home with a hook. Rushing uppercut by Joe Frazier. Each man able to land an uppercut. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. Liston's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Blocks away that headshot. Smoking Joe with a big right. Joe Frazier's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Deep breath, Warren. You're in control of this. Keep it up. Nice work. Let's get in there. Stay tight.
As we start a new round, Teddy, this seems basically hopeless for him. He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Well, you never know. I mean, you go back to the 1980 Olympics, and of course you have that great call, "Do you believe in miracles?" But only thing, nobody was punching that hockey team in the face.
Big shot there. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Liston's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Joe Frazier.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Sonny Liston's throwing a lot of punches right here, but big shot comes crashing home. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's it. The fight is over. Joe Frazier's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
By way of knockout, your winner, Smoking Joe Frazier.
As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Joe Frazier's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.